Hey Capricorns, it's your mid-month quickie check-in for your crystal ball scrying and tarot cards. So the Modern Love Tarot Ethony deck that I'm going to be using for your main readings. Oh, and it's just nice because I've just got that afternoon sun coming in now with the crystal ball, and also the incense is just about to peter out, so might be the last reading that I do in this little stint. And I've got a message from the Spirit Messages John Holland deck. I was getting that, where have you gone? You've disappeared out of view for a little bit. I feel like you're healing a little bit, and kind of needing to step back a little. You're just not as seen as much as usual, Capricorn. People might be noticing, oh, I thought she'd be at something or other, thought he'd be coming here, or thought they were going to go here or there, and then I didn't see them. Something along those lines that I was picking up in the crystal ball, that you've gone a little bit quiet, which is what you've needed to do. I felt as though all of the start of the year, really from that Christmas season, it's been go, 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 and maybe everything's starting to catch up with you, and your health could be suffering there slightly too. Maybe you're a little bit under the weather as well, Capricorn, and needing to sort of save your pennies is what I'm feeling as well. That you could have been a time of doing lots of spending. Maybe it was down here, it's summer months, which you tend to kind of go out more and do more things, and we're now heading into our autumn, and vice versa. It's been the sort of, in the other, it's winter and going into spring, and maybe thinking, you've had that being go, go, go during winter as well, and instead of sort of resting where you're supposed to be hibernating, and now you're thinking, I need to recharge my battery. So that was kind of the feeling that I was getting for you, Capricorns. Let's see what comes up in the cards for you. Interesting, because straight away, Nine of Swords, which is my health card, which I was saying, I think you've been feeling a little bit under the weather, or something's just not quite right, and making you kind of feel as though, even though it might be the season where others are popping out, you're sort of saying, hey, I need to go within for a bit. You've got a lot of swords, the Ten of Swords. Now I've got the Nine and the Ten of Swords coming out here. Again, feeling as though the time, and as though you're feeling quite exhausted. It could feel as though you've had a bit of energy sort of behind your back, like the knives coming out behind your back. Oh gosh. Wow, it's heavy energy here, Capricorn. I'm not going to lie to you. You've got the Ten of Wands. So Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, really feeling burdens and time and feeling unwell. It is catching up with you. It's official, Capricorn. If you've been feeling it, I'm confirming it here at Esoteric Tales and Tarot. I'm saying you've got too much on your plate. Look at the clock ticking around here, the calendar. I'm going to see what it's at the bottom of the deck. Oh, good. We've got the Lovers. Nice to see something coming up here, but I need to read into it what this means, because what we have here, it could be concerning close relationships or a particular relationship, but you might be able to see the energy that I was picking up in the crystal ball as well. So the scrying was sort of spot on, that you're feeling exhausted. This is the Nine of Swords. It's often depicted as the woman that's sitting up in bed crying. Here she's looking at, official documents. I mean, we've got a divorce certificate here coming through. That could be relevant. It's symbolic, of course, so don't be worried, don't be concerned that might be the thing, but people walking away. It could be any type of legal paperwork, documents, having to go back over things that you'd signed, and we could be talking anything for official documents to do with, right through to medical records, things, insurances, paperwork to do with house, all that sort of stuff. And it's just been a burden and getting on top of you here. It's sort of hurting your heart center, and you're just feeling like you're wanting to get up and walk away, or run away rather, from it, but it feels as though your health's just copping it as well. So for a romance reading, these are not the good three cards that you want to have before the Lovers card comes out, because it might make you feel as though sometimes this energy, this sort of Gemini type thing, can be the twins and be feeling as though there's extra parties involved if it comes out in this kind of way. So somebody sticking their oar into your relationship or making things more difficult could be something that is of relevance to you. Just really feeling as though you've got absolutely a lot on your plate at the moment. Like there could be, things that are interrupting the schedule. You're just unable to get on top of things, feeling as though I'm not in control. I'm not able to settle this energy down. I'm overwhelmed, overworked, overtired, that kind of thing. And trying to keep up the appearances on the outside of, oh yeah, I'm fit, I'm healthy, everything's fine, but feeling as though, you're not able to do that at the moment. I mean, the energy will come if you rest, and if you don't do it, you're going to be forced to. There'll be illness or something that puts you on your bum, and you won't have any way of stopping that. And I feel as though you can get through these burdens one by one, step by step. So instead of being overwhelmed with all of this time and burdens, get out the list and write down the top things that are that you have to get off your plate. I had similar energy for Scorpio. You might want to have a look at the kind of chipping away at things as well, bit by bit, rather than overwhelming yourself. From the John Holland Spirit Messages deck, the Oracle cards, we have got study. It's interesting because this could be about study as well, that has been overwhelming you too. But we've got the study card here. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn. Whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new, this is an opportunity to expand your mind. Interesting, because the last thing I would have thought is putting something else on your plate. But then again, maybe you need to go back and redo something and study up on something to relieve the burden. So perhaps with this paperwork that's here, you're missing something, or you're getting stressed because you're rushing forward. Maybe you need to read the instructions or study up on a person or a way that they work, which will help you, maybe you're around a difficult person to work with and you need to understand the way that they tick, study the way that they want you to do things to help free up this energy. It's an interesting one to get for you, Capricorn. I really feel like you need to schedule in some time to get this list done. It's building up to a point that is a bit out of control, but if you haven't actually dedicated the time to pull off one of these, notes and go, okay, this one I'm tackling now, then the bills and the burden, you can't kind of get clear. And maybe that's why you're needing to save money, because you don't really know what you've spent or what's been happening. It feels like you were outwardly showing people how great things were. You're focusing on the outside world, on image, and it's kind of been to your detriment, because now in behind the scenes, it's a bit of a shambles. So I don't know whether that's not so positive, but the good thing is better things are coming. Your Queen of Wands, your Emperor, getting into your more boss-like energy, being able to be feeling fitter and healthier. That's there for you once you get through this trickiness. So, it could be affecting your relationships or being able to bring in new ones because you're too burdened and distracted at the moment to have the right kind of energy. Capricorn, I hope this has been helpful. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video if it was a help to, and pop any comments down of if it made any sense. You look like you need a cup of coffee or 10. And I'll be bringing out a video about watch the energy on the 25th of this month, 25th of March. Be just careful with your going out and grounding. Capricorns are good at it, but making sure that you're getting out in nature and wearing your green, keep that up. St. Patrick's Day luckiness can still carry through for the rest of the month. Be careful, because that eclipse energy on the 25th of March is in Libra, and could be quite cutting, the things that are said. So it would be quite good for you to be careful with the way that you respond, and to maybe just go indoors, rest up, run a bath, have a night in, put your pajamas on and watch a nice movie. That kind of thing could be cup of cocoa. That could be a good idea for you to sort of recharge your battery so that you can think and clear your mind. Hope it's been helpful, Capricorn. I'll check in with you again soon. Thanks for listening. Bye.